Good morning, Internet. How are you doing? We are here. We are... Maybe our levels feel weird. I'm not sure. Tell me if something's too loud. It sounds weird to me, but that might just be my monitor. So we are here. We are going to once again play Death and Taxes. We're doing alternating days, and yesterday we missed our Titan day, so today is D&T once again. Here's the deck. This is the same deck we were playing yesterday. I have actually thought there's some changes I want to make, but I think we're going to save that. I don't know exactly how we're going to do this. Still kind of trying to figure out the schedule, but I think we'll probably have maybe we'll have a stream. Like either we'll have a normal Friday stream and then a separate Friday brewing stream, or we'll do Friday as like the brewing stream and kind of rebuilding some of the decks we've played through the week is kind of the idea. So I think it would give good insight. We can kind of crowdsource if people have ideas about the decks, but also it kind of gives insight as to kind of how we build decks for people that don't exactly know. So I think it'd be kind of cool. But for today, we just have a nice, easy. We have a nice, easy Magic League. We're gonna play some. We're gonna play some D&T. Titan is. I'll report back to the chat to the Discord. Okay, well, if Sharns can't stay long, let's jump right into it. I say, let's play a game. As they say, the only way to win is to not play. We're gonna break that rule. I got my water. I got my coffee. I got my matcha or my monster. As many drinks as we could possibly have, we have them. Okay. Let's go. We are on the play. We are versus our good friend Porter. I can't type. Porter Ops. There we are. Okay, Porter Ops. We're going to play. That's a great hand. Let's keep that. So we have a first turn Aether Vial, second turn Balemurk, Solitude whenever we need it. Nothing sneaky with the Solitude, but unless we get to like turn 3 with Flicker Sprite, but play the Flagstone, play the Aether Vial, pass the turn. So let's see what we got. I'm saying 70% it's energy. So many cats. Look at this cat. Lotus Bloom suspended. This is Belcher. So if we can get to the point where we can start flickering their lands, good things happen. They hate that shit. Okay. We're gonna tick up Vial. It's true, it's a safe bet, but you know, I think we only played had 40% last time. Godless Shrine. We could Balemurk, but I think the smart money. Let's Balemurk. We can't Vial Balemurk. We're just gonna get that out. They're not doing much on turn 2 anyway. I'm gonna pass the turn. I don't believe. I mean, what are they? What does it play? Subtlety? They don't play subtlety. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows what people play? Who knows what evil lurks in the? Wow. Always Solitude. Rule number 1: always take Solitude. Okay. They're ticking down. Let's open the side so we can keep better eyes on what exactly. Cats. Okay. Seagate bolted. I didn't put Wanderer in yet. I really don't want to change the deck until the brewing session. So I'm kind of just trying to get as many reps as we can in, and then really start to evaluate what needs to change. So Thunder Trap is going to look at the top, get them a land. So next turn, if we top a land, we can wisp off one of their lands. We can destroy one of the other lands and really set them back a couple turns. If we don't, then we won't do that. So Vial, we want to tick up. Another Vial is not what we wanted. So 2 more turns. I mean, I guess we're gonna Vial anyway. I know we can do this instant speed, but the smart money's on just taking a land before they have a chance to use it. They're not getting any basic back anyway. The nature of their deck doesn't allow it. Honestly, we could have also flagstoned, blown up Rome flagstones to guarantee our 3rd mana. But next turn we get our 3rd, we get Vial up to 3 anyway. So we can pretty much just handle whatever we need to there. So their 2 Lotuses come in. Ooh, they're going to come in different turns. So we need to be able to abuse that somehow. And step. That's fine. We're going to tick both up. So this one we're going to always no and yes up to 3. This one we are going to just yes at 3. Draw for turn. Backstreet Surveil. Balemurk. Balemurk feels really good. I guess we have... That should probably still taste out, but we have enough going on here. Okay, so we're going to attack with White Orchid. Let's... If we wisp off their land... Honestly, we could get Overlord. Again, we could blink off Overlord, but it feels really important. The land base is so fragile versus any sort of removal in this, or versus Belcher, that it really tends to be worth it to just focus. So Seagate's going to return, and it's going to fail to do so. Merc's going to go down to 2. Pass turn. So they're getting 1 Lotus right now. The other Lotus is still one turn away, so theoretically, if we tick up Vial, 1, 2, 3 Recruiter, get a Witch Enchanter, destroy the Lotus. On our turn at sorcery speed, they just don't have enough resources to do both. They could counter the Recruiter. And they could cast the... Oh. Tameshi. Sounds like Solitude and Solitude. 5 is not Tameshi, right? Tameshi's 3. Oh. So, they are sorcery speed. So, they are returning it. They're going to draw a card. They have one. I think we run out Solitude anyway. They can get their Lotus back. Again, this turn is going to give them... We need to take care of the... Oh. Fine. Yeah, that might mean they win. Sack white, return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not 6 is not 7. It's even better if they get a Belcher. If they get a Belcher while tapped out, we'll just destroy it. If they haven't played a land this turn, I guess then they can still win. I don't remember if they did or not. Excellent. And I don't know what... I mean, 6 mana does a lot. But what it doesn't do is get and activate a Belcher. Like, I still might be dead anyway. I don't know what to... Yeah, I have the game log here, but I have it under... It's under a window. Okay, so... Thunder Trap is going to get them non-creature non-land card from... Is there something I'm missing here? Excellent. Yeah, we'll definitely do Titan tomorrow. Okay, so they have no land, which really makes countering things rough. They do have... They do have... They might have the... they might have a... whatchamacallit? Flare. We'll see, but I think this is the only way forward. We need to... Okay, yes. Oh, shit. Wait, no, stop. This one's that always no. Okay, well, yeah, we fucked up. Okay, so if we wisp during their untap, I don't know exactly what their plan is here, but they don't play Belcher without that. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and recruiter. And if they counter this, then that kind of puts a stop to this turn, which is not good. Yes, exactly. A recruiter. The deck list is, I don't know, it's somewhere. I'll post it here in a second, in between games, or for a second. Yeah, this just needed to resolve. They have played a Flare of Denial before, so that was the worry. But they let this resolve, and then we have everything we need here. I was thinking of Witch Enchanter before, and that was the worry. But here we can just Apparition into Charbelcher. Yeah, I probably posted it somewhere. Here's the deck list. It's just it's Zurich's deck list. I think, like I said, we were kind of starting from somewhere, and then we're gonna update it on Friday. So Skyclave eats the Belcher. Begin combat. Let's fly at them with all our might. So swing for 5, pass the turn. Merc ticks down. So they get back their Lotus that they were planning on using for activating. Tameshi does, but right now they have no lands to return. I used to play Tameshi like the proper, the old school, the 4-color, 5-color, crazy Tameshi into Emi deck, but it wasn't good. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't consistent. Because even if they would play a land, yeah, okay, let's sideboard. You, what are you doing? Stop it. Okay, so most of the things happen very quickly. We don't need a whole lot of change, honestly. The Trawler we don't need. Honestly, we kind of need it, but we have the Emperors, and I think we'll take the Trawler out for the Fairy Macabre. It's probably more useful immediately. I mean, we could do Thoughtseizes. I think we cut 1 Phelia for a Thoughtseize. We can cut a Solitude for a Thoughtseize. Small changes. Let's go. I wasn't sure about the surgical. I still have trouble with this deck in the way that I don't know what to cut. Like the core of this deck, I mean, these are all extraordinarily good against them. Like, the wisps are amazing. Like, the recruiters just get everything. Like, I guess I can cut Solitudes, but the only side is that Tameshi's sorcery speed, so the Solitudes actually work a bit. Yeah. Well, if I lose this, then I'll look into the surgicals, I think. Oh, that's terrible. You've heard of 1 land Vile Hand? How about 0 land Vile Hand? Okay. We're gonna ship this. Phew. I guess we keep that. Vile Ephemerate, White Orchid. Second White Orchid. We're gonna return the fairy. I'm not sure it's super good. I feel like the White Orchids on Vile are gonna be more. They're gonna be more generally useful, but if they end up on Tameshi, then the Fairy Macabre would have been more useful. But I feel okay about this 6. At least if they go the Tameshi route, then we have Solitude as well. We'll see. They have a play. Who knew? Doesn't their only counterspell cost? So we'll play this. Life doesn't matter in this matchup, so we shock this. I thought their only counterspell cost, or their only immediately castable counterspell was blue 1, but I guess that's probably a consign. Yeah, that's fine. Wouldn't be great if we didn't draw flagstones, but we did. Never happened. They bolt their land. Thunder Trap, they're going to get their 3rd land. And in the meantime, I guess we'll destroy their one of the first 2. We got to destroy the. Oh, where the Magic the last couple times has been messing with the preview window. We got to look out for this land. It's for them. It's better to have a land, but if I blink it, they do get a creature. Ooh, Thoughtseize feels really good here. That wasn't what I was planning on doing at all, but Thoughtseize feels really good here. Whatever their plan is. I mean, they could flare it if they have it, but it's still a use of their flare, so. And we still have Ephemerate Solitude open. Opponent is thinking. Force of negation that they chose not to use. Interesting. Well, with Disrupting Show, we're going to have to be paying attention to some of this. Archaeologist. I'm going to take the Force. It seems the most generally useful, and I don't understand why they didn't use it there. I mean, arguably, if I was going to take it, it doesn't matter, right? But it is, they're leaking information that way. It's not important what they have, it's important what they do not have. They have 2 suppression rays? I think they have 1. They mill some. They're going to take back their flute. Maybe. I guess the Flare and the Force are both really good. Something, something... Okay, yeah, so they took the Flare. So they have a Flare, they're tapped out. If I Solitude them both and then destroy something, basically trying to bait the Solitude. We're gonna throw out a little bait. Oh shit. Well, they can shoal it, but it gets rid of a chunk of their hand. Didn't think about shoal till I cast it, but I still think really low on resources, arguably. But if they shoal the Solitude, and then they flare the White Orchid, then they've lost 3 cards on a creature, and I've lost 3 cards. I think I'm okay with that. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. I don't understand. I think that they just misclicked. Yep. So, there's an easy win. They wanted to shoal it. They clicked the wrong thing. They shoal for 3, didn't counter it, and then quit out of shame. Which is arguably the best reason to quit. We've all been there. Okay. Then let's update our little spreadsheet here. And hey, that's quick enough. Let's just launch into the next round. Ain't no reason to wait here. Woohoo! Hey, I've given people that achievement plenty. So remember, like I said, I play Titan too, and Titan has all of the space for shame scoops. Most of it is just shame running out of time, though. So it's. Oh. So our last 3 leagues with this deck was a 4-1 and a 3-2. Even the 4-1, we were just. I actually ran out of time. It was this crazy long game. The 3-2 was 2 really bad luck games. So okay, so we'll see. Like I think that the 5-0 is it's very much in our grasp. NBA Tour 16. I don't know what you're playing, but I will go first. Yeah, that's a great hand. I'm a simple woman. I see a good boy, and I keep. I love Titan. Like I really do love Titan in paper. It's really a pain in the ass to play on MTGO, and it's just because you can't properly skip and like fast forward loops. So it's like you just want to fucking play and you know exactly what you do, but it's the stack of triggers and trying to deal with them, and it just ends up being too much. Oh, never believe that. Make them set an arbitrary large number. And to be fair, it's Titan. Honestly, sometimes I won't say it is infinite because we don't deal with that in Magic, but it's infinite enough, right? Breeding Pool Tammy. My guess here is Temur Breach. The two baubles kind of reinforce that a bit. So Vile, we will bump. Well, they're going to look at my card. That's fine. I wouldn't mind looking at my card, before my Vile. So I haven't played against that much Breach. I think it's great that we have the Trawler here. Of course, it doesn't matter until Vile gets there. I think for now, we are just going to pass the turn. End of turn Phelia. So we can pass. End of turn Phelia. Phelia let us White Orchid and then blink White Orchid. Let's yield till their end step. We ain't got shit here. Now, in classic Sadie fashion, end of turn, I need to not just pass my end of turn trigger. It's a very stupid thing that I do occasionally. Okay. A woodland is a very good target. So Tammy, I'm sure will... Oh, my opponent is disconnected. I'm sure they'll be back. Hello, Karma. Hey, cats. Oh, you go there. It's a good place for cats. Opponent is back. Opponent had to take a little break. Rumble's fine. At the very least, it doesn't change a whole lot. Rumble, what do we have? We have a grinding station. We're gonna rumble again. So... next turn, depending on these, I think next turn they could win with a breach. They take a mobile. They're done. Let's fetch. We really want a shadowy backstreet, but we're not going to because we need the mana. So play out Phelia. Pass or into my turn. Tick up Vial into 2. Marsh Flats is a good play. So they could win next turn. Okay, so we're gonna Vial in White Orchid. Maybe it makes sense to straight up like Vial, White Orchid, Trawler, attack, blink White Orchid. It's the most damage we can do this turn. In a world where I believe they can, or they theoretically could beat us, or could win next turn. I don't know if they have it. Let's fetch. Just take a plains. Black 1/2. Couple artifacts, a grinding station. They failed to find. Oh, wow. Have a great day or night. I don't know where you live. Have a great... The time it is now, plus a couple hours. Join me anytime. I stream 5 days a week. Unless... I don't know. I'm getting tattooed or something. Okay. So we're going to move to combat. Beginning of combat. Attack with Phelia. Well, that's not. What is the... Oh, that's -7. Hey, okay. We're just going to attack that guy. It gets -1. That does not matter in the least. We're going to blink off White Orchid. Goodbye, White Orchid. We got our 1/2 Phelia. Move to my end step. White Orchid comes back. Destroy their other land. Zero basics in this. This is actually a lot better than I expected that to be. Hope you have basics in your sideboard. So this is definitely breach. I have the first... And let's fucking do this. Surgicals. Very important. I prefer they be out here, though. Fairy Macabre. Very important. I mean, Kataki's not terrible. Do we put in... Solitude's good for... Let's lose a Solitude. Lose a Witch Enchanter. Emperor feels good. Lose a Balemurk? Just trimming. We're just trimming. 18, 21 lands. I can't go. Let's re-add Witch Enchanter and take something else. We can do 61 with 4 Witch Enchanters, but if we cut one, we have to cut down to 60. I'll take another Solitude. That's not how they win. I don't like taking so many Solitudes. I don't like taking Balemurk. I don't like starting with no lands. I mean, one land, but that one land's not good enough. I'm not sure about Wrath either, but I think that, especially if they have no basics, we can really rock Wrath pretty hard. Okay, we're not keeping that though. 1, 2 lands, a Vial, a Witch Enchanter. This is a good hand. We'll keep that. Enchanter actually feels like the least useful immediately, but it is our... It's our third land, but... Who runs no basics? Like, fine, like, not tons, but like, 0? Ridiculous. Okay. Flooded Strand, we will fetch... Shock in a Godless Shrine. Aether Vial, and pass the turn. Tammy. Opponent's end step. Okay. So, Vial will tick to 1. Also crazy, this deck has 0 1-drops, which is just honestly kind of insanity, right? But Marsh Flats, can they win on 2? I don't think they can win next turn. If I don't, like, I can blow up one of their lands now, but I could also just end of turn Phelia. Hopefully, if I get a land, it would be like Violent White Orchid, attack with Phelia, White Orchid, and still have mana open for Flicker Wisp or Apparition, which is amazing. So that's what we need to do. Let's lean into the good. Lean into the best, right? We're gonna wait till we're gonna yield to their end step. They're gonna rumble. Theoretically, if they don't win and I get a land, I could destroy all 3 of those lands. Which is exactly what we want. Aw. They got mana. Well, that's not nice. Now I only get to destroy 2 of their lands. Play up Phelia. Come into my turn. Marsh Flats, good. Not as great since I don't have my... So what do they have for mana? They have the Springleaf Drum, they have their Eldrazi Scion. I think White Orchid destroys Thundering Falls. So we're going to get the red source. Although arguably the Springleaf Drum can... Oh! They did side in lands. Beginning combat. Attack with Phelia. Blink out White Orchid. Swing for 2. White Orchid comes in. 4 types. Let's destroy the shifting woodland. Did you side in 2 basics, opponent? Nope. And just a blue one, too. So they still, I mean, they have red because they have Spring Leaf Drum. They still have 1, 2, 3, and sacrifice 4 mana. So we're far from out of the woods. Let's heal to the end step. We're gonna surveil at the end of their turn. Our strength here is really coming from... I mean, we'll take the 0, I guess. Yeah, it's just an attack trigger. It doesn't need to be... How did I not put in Kataki? Just amazing. Were? Do they were? Were they? Oh, Kappa. It can't be blocked. I mean, it also can't attack, but... We'll just Kappa 6, hey? Take Backstreet. Surveil. Ward 4, hey? Well, I think I'm still gonna take it. So their end step. Let's draw our Solitude. Cap is 5/5. Okay. Recruiter can get us something we can't cast this turn. I'm no longer sure that... Ow, 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 ow. I mean, if we were gonna... We get Apparition... Okay, let's do it this way. Apparition. Gets us our vial back. Is that a good idea? I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but that's what we're gonna do. Basically... Okay, let's swing with the White Orchid. We could swing with Phelia, but it would die. And I don't feel like it's... I don't feel like it's that important yet. So we can hit with White Orchid. Pass the turn. That's fine. I mean, it is 7/7, right? So that's not great. Yeah, this is a little thing we like to call breachless breach. They're gonna get their thing. Cannoneer can't be blocked. Solitude. I mean, can we take 19? Let's not. Can we take 9? Okay, we're gonna take 9. Apparition is going to block the construct. We can take 9. We need a land. Then we Solitude Kappa. Attack, blink off the construct. That's okay. That's just distracting them. Honestly, I feel like that wasn't just... That apparition wasn't the best move anyway. Not a land means we are dead to Kappa. Do we have an out here? Unless they just can't block. So whenever it enters, right? So what do we want? Our only hope here... Okay, we got a plan. Solitude, exiling Recruiter. Gets rid of Tammy. That gets rid of an artifact entering. Basically, if they have an artifact in their hand, we're just screwed. But that doesn't change anything. Okay, well, I don't think this is actually a winning line here. It feels like they have one too many creatures. Solitude Tammy. They have 3 creatures that need to be blocked. White 1. Wisp. Blink off a construct. Phelia is going to attack. Trigger, blink off another construct. Hit for 3. Pass the turn. Okay, so we have White Orchid to block Kappa unless they can put an artifact into play, in which case... If they can put an artifact into play, then I just lose. But there's not much I could have done. They crack Bauble. Oops. They crack Bauble for... Yeah. So there's the Bauble. Kappa becomes unblockable, and that's game. But that is only game 2. So Kataki needs to come in because I don't know why the fuck I thought it shouldn't. Kataki for a white orchid. Anything else tricky? No, let's go. Man, Kataki would have been incredible in that game. So, 1 win, 1 loss against Breach, which is E4, L3. There's something broken in my spreadsheet. I don't know what it is. Hold on, hide that. Hide your shame, spreadsheet. I will play first. Ooh, and I will so keep this. It's not great. But I feel like it's probably better than a good 6. Kataki, I mean, it's basically we're leaning into the draw, but first turn we're going to Plains Aether Vial. Second turn we can Balemurk. Third turn we can Kataki as needed. Plains Vial, pass the turn. Tammy. And a bauble. That's fine. Okay, their end step. Let's, into my turn, let's tick up bauble. Tick up Vial. Whatever. Same thing. Emperor Bones is very, very good card. Marsh Flats, let's go ahead and fetch a Godless Shrine. Shock it in. Go for black 1. Balemurk with impending. Yep. Ooh, Solitude is not. We're going to take the Wisp. If they're paying attention, that could give the mistaken illusion that I already have a Solitude. Or maybe I do. I have a Balemurk. I basically have all the Solitudes I want. Oh, sorry, did I not skip through your turn? I yield their turn. Opponent attacks with Tammy. Opponent hasn't played a land, but probably will in their second main. But if they don't play a land, that could be huge. Especially if they don't play a land, then next turn we play a land. We can Violin Kataki, then we can cast Wisp and blink Balemurk. Like we're in a good spot. Mopal and a land. That's fair. I think it might be time for Kataki though, because I feel like make them bump a file, draw a Marsh Flats. That's fine. Flooded Strand. fetch just a plains. Does anything of theirs need bouncing? 1, 2, 3. Flicker Wisp, Balemurk. And let's main phase Kataki through the vial because we need to catch it during their upkeep. Oh, actually, Kataki into the clue could have been nice because then the mobile wouldn't have worked. That's fine. I think this is still the best way. Balemurk is a very, very good card. Classically speaking, if we have Balemurk, we win the game. It's not always the case, but they're going to surveil. So, I mean, they can 1, 2, 3 and pay for all of their artifacts. Honestly, what they should have done is gotten something, cracked the clue, and then they could pay for the other ones as well. Okay. Or maybe I don't know what they have in their hand, right? Who knows? Okay. So they're going to return. Or they draw a card. Which means they do not have mobile mana, which is interesting. Overlord comes back. Let's use it. Fairy Macabre seems really good here. Yeah, Fairy Macabre is a very good card. So they use the bauble. That's fine. They pay for their mobile. Urza Saga with trigger. Pyroclasm. Well, that's not nice. Well, I still have Balemurk, which means I can still get whatever the fuck I need back. I'll take that. No blocks. Let's... I guess we take up 3 is just so much better than 2 in the deck. Especially if you draw a Flicker Wisp. Yeah! We'll take that. Win, loss, win. 2-0 in the league so far. This build of the deck feels very, very good. Okay, I'm going to take 5. I'm going to walk off and make a coffee, but I'll be right back. Check this out. Now we have timers on our Be Right Back. Sometimes I just wander off. But right now, I'll be back in 5. A pull of a bar stool. Now you know how much time I'm going to be back, or when I'm going to be back. Phew! See, isn't the timer great? I can know exactly when I'll be back, except sometimes I might just come back early. And sometimes I might come back late. I don't know. Whatever. Give you an idea of the time I tend to be away. So let's play round 3. We're 2-0. We beat Belcher. We beat Breach. Deck's feeling good. We'll push forward. I did make coffee. Important. Okay. On the draw versus Akagi 666. This is 0 lands, so we will mulligan that. Nothing can make a 0 land good. Not in this deck. Not in most decks. Belcher, I guess. So we'll keep this. I don't think we need 2 Witch Enchanters against the unknown opponent. We have Self Ramp if we want it. We have Apparition. Ragavan, eh? Well, we are definitely going to get hit in the face with Ragavan. Flagstones in a vial feels good. Pass the turn. So the worst thing they can do right now is land, swing with Ragavan, land Blood Moon. Honestly, not a, I wouldn't say a huge likelihood from from turn 1 of, from turn 1 game, or from turn 2 game 1. But we'll take our hits from Rags. They get a Solitude. If they're playing Boros, they could exile their own. I don't know. They have Thoughtseize. Let's see what they're most worried of. Most scared of. Hey! That's a technical difficulty. Let's waste a little time on the clock. Here's the old... That's the one. This doesn't have any... This doesn't have any text on it or anything. I started setting it up. But anyways, it's an AFK screen that has voice on it, which is good. Okay, so that's set up. We're going to have to... We're back. Yay. Okay. They're going to fetch. This is what they've been doing in the background. So, White Orchid they were scared of. Jund. It's very possible they only took White Orchid because it was my play next turn. And not because they were scared of it. Which is smart. Well... This is not great. So let's skip until their end step. So that we're going to take the 5, or take a bunch from them. 5 unless they do something else. Oh, Balemurk, I wanted that. They could cast it for, yeah, for the impending, but then I could blink it, which would be nice. So their end step. Play Phelia. Tick up the vial to 2. Be great if we drew something that we could actually play at 2 here. Or land, yeah. Well, I guess that is better than... One, two. Play flagstones. Legend out the 1. We will turn that into a surveil land. And surveil. White orchid on top. Sounds good. Flagstone's apparition. Eat the goif. Move to combat. We gotta... I don't think the 2 matters. I think we kill Ren. That's a big turn, actually. They're gonna block with their 1/1 for what it's worth. So it really wouldn't... If that's true, it wouldn't have mattered when it... what I attacked with. They'll block with the 1/1. Second main. Apparition comes back. Takes Tarmo. MTGO thinking. This seems just like proper, just like Jundy Jund, right? It's not... I don't think this isn't a special Jund here. It's just kind of Jund. Beginning of combat. Sure. We know what the top is going to give us. I think we are just going to take a hit from Rags. Not optimal. Oh, right. I knew what they were going to take, and that's not great. I wanted that. But we knew the top card, so that shouldn't be shocking. So they have a saga, they have a construct they can make. They only have 1 card in hand. Since the type card is no longer a white orchid. Aww. That's okay, they don't get Tarmo back. So we're going to bump up the vial to 3. Planes. Oh, planes actually does help, because planes can get us. This is actually really nice. So, Phelia is going to attack, blinking the. Phelia is going to attack Ren, blinking the illusion. They have 0 cards in their hand. They can take the 2. Excellent. They're doing their best to save Ren, which is honestly a good sign. We blink off the construct, kill Ren, cast the Enchanter, destroying Saga. Now they have 3 lands, Rags, and no cards in hand. I'm done. And I will absolutely trade the Witch Enchanter for Ragavan if they want to play that game. So they have a card in hand. It's not going to do. Goif is not great. Let's always know it 4. I mean 3. That's wherever, whatever. White orchid. Let's destroy black. Okay, so if Phelia blinks out the wisp, then they get their Goif at end of blinked off at end of turn, but at the same time, I don't like this. First main. I'm going to swing with Wisp. Is it worth Phelia? No. Let's just do the 3 to 10. 3 for 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we still don't have lethal. Their next turn. Well, can I take 6? Taking 6 does not seem like a good plan. One card in hand. Another Goif, hey? Not great. We need a draw here. So that'll actually. That's a blocker. That's what I hear. cast. So Phelia attacks, blinking out Flicker Wisp. Then we die to another Goyf. Or Phelia dies to another Goyf. Otherwise, next turn, we need to... Otherwise, 1/2 block it out, and we can block 1 maximum. We'll attack with Flicker Wisp. We're just on top decks here. So they have 1 card in hand. I'm willing to bet they cannot declare. Okay. We're going to block 1 and hope they can't bump up to 7. 7 is pretty high for types, right? We're going to take 6. They cast Ren, and I'm dead. Fable. Solitude. That is the least useful Solitude ever. If I attack with Phelia, blink out the Wisp. They don't block. End of turn. Wisp returns. Blink out another Goyf. Block. 1 is tapped. They still lose. Oh, well, they win unless they misplay. So... Attack with Phelia. Blink out Flicker Wisp. If they block, they lose. If they don't block, they win. Or I don't know if they win or not, but that was basically what needed to happen. In any case, Wisp returns to the battlefield, triumphant. It's pretty temporary though, because I have to block with the Wisp. So they're still at 7. That's fine. No cards in hand. Wisp blocks Goyf. Now they get their second Goyf. I draw a Wisp. Okay, Vial on 3. We can do this. Well, Phelia's going to attack, blocking. Blinking out the Goyf. Hit for 4. So now Kiki's just a blocker at this point. They attack with the 2 Goyfs. Violin Wisp. Blink off a Goyf. Block a Goyf. One card in hand. They kill Phelia. Oh, wait. That's a thing. Huh. Okay, what do we need? We need an Apparition. We need a Balemurk. No, Balemurk wouldn't. Oh, yeah, Balemurk helps. We need a Balemurk. Black 1. Cast an impending Balemurk. They have 1 card in hand that I'm weary of, but... I mean, we need an Apparition, right? That's the only thing we take. Oh, okay. We will use the Vial. Why would I tap Vial if I didn't want... Okay, whatever. Sometimes magic. Sometimes. Goyf. We're gonna attack with Phelia. They're Jund. Blink off Kiki. Nice lucky top decks from the happy Jund player. This is why I don't share the chat in the... Oh man, it's starting to get warm in here. This is why I don't share chat in the stream. Okay. I guess Wrath... If Wrath exiled, it'd be better. Surgical. Containment Priest? We don't need Bogart. We don't need to remove everything. Surgical will do. I'd rather have Surgical than Bogart. Solitude's important. Skyclave. We could lose a White Orchid and roll 61. I mean, 2 of the cards we just added were free, right? Okay, Runes, Phelia, fucking, this is a great hand. Keep it. They Raucous Theater. A little bit of Surveil. Oops. Pass their turn. Let's play Plains. Let's play a Vial, and we pass the turn. Let's pass. Yeah, let's pass their turn. That doesn't matter. End step. Into my turn. If the Vial wants to tick up. Up. Flagstones. Let's wait. Let's bring Phelia in. End of their turn. They surveil, as is tradition. I don't like that they have one regular frame and one and one fancy frame. Arguably, that probably means they rent their cards, which is fine. I rent my cards too. Just want the end step trigger. They play a Fable. That's fine. Bust out Phelia. Aethervia will tick up to 2. Draw Marsh Flats is not amazing, but play Marsh Flats. White, white. White Orchid. Destroy Urza Saga. Phelia is going to attack. Let's blink off the token. Swing for 2. Let's move to their upkeep. Well, they're going to have their... Oh, yeah, that's the Cine draw. Yeah, we yield to their upkeep. We violin a phantom. Take out their mortuary. That's fine. They might shoot the sheriff or something. I mean, they have answers, but... Aw. Poor puppy. Oh, heartless bastards. I mean, look at this face. So they are going to discard... Ooh. They discarded a Goyf. Surgical Goyf. Honestly, Fatal Push might have been better, but... Ooh. One in hand as well is fucking hard. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. And they can have my Solitude. They can have my Solitude when they take it, when they pry it from my oh. They get a Shadow Spear. Let's surveil. Well, I certainly don't need that. Dump the planes to the grave. So we will always know yes to bring it up and keep it at 3. That's not super good. We're just going to attack with both. Not a whole lot we can do here. Yield to their end step. Time is an issue. We had to take care of the camera. Okay, Marsh Flats. Fetch into, I don't know, anything. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Land is even good. Honestly, anything is good right now. Almost any top deck we're pretty good for. Emperor of Bones is fucking great. Black 1. Emperor. They have Shoot the Sheriff. Which means they can shoot the Sheriff. They're gonna hit Emperor. They'll take Emperor. So I can adapt it, but that doesn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. Beginning of combat. Swing for 4. So they have the Shadow Spear, right? So they can... So if they wanted to, they can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's assume they have another land in hand. I mean, they have a Bowmaster's hand. Let's assume they draw, right? Maximum. They could attack, equip, or they could 1, 2 Bowmasters. They still have 1, 2 to attack or to equip and attack. They're gonna do 1 to the White Orchid. They're gonna copy it, kill the White Orchid. Yeah. They attack for 1. That's fine. Second. We're under 5 minutes. We're in the danger zone. Flood Strand. Swing with White Orchid. They're tapped out. They could copy Orchid. Let's just... I think we're going to Solitude during my turn. I think getting Solitude out of the way is what we need to do. It's very possible the internet's messed up too. It's very possible you don't even hear this. All I want to do... The world's a mess, and I just need to rule it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Solitude Kiki. Yield the turn. They have 2 cards in hand. Yeah. That is quite the move. Emperor Bones. Black 1. Emperor. We have no Balemurk, so I think we're just gonna... At the beginning of combat, we're gonna take Solitude. Black 1. We adapt. Solitude comes in. Exile, giving them more life. Attack with Solitude. Pass the turn. They push the Emperor. Vial. Draw for turn. Another Vial. The classic D&T turn 8 Vial. Probably should have kept that in my hand, just as a bluff. I need to win this game. And if I don't win this game, then we don't have time for another game. Take up Vial. Ephemerate does just nothing at all. Pass their turn. Yeah, couldn't have used it anyways. That's fine. I go down to 8. I got some triggers. Vial at 2. Other Vial stays at 3. Draw a Flickerwisp for turn. That's okay. We're gonna flicker that out when they attack. They have another one though, so that's their win con. At this point, Graph Digger's Cage, Creepers can't spells. Okay. They get that back. Saga. Equip Shadow Spear. Lifelink Trample. Activate. Yes. Flicker Wisp. Wisp out the construct. Whoops. I don't know what I just did, but they did not appreciate that. What happened? Where did they get all these cards? Well, joke's on them. They don't get the construct back. Let's say always no. No. 3/2 is a good Vial. Oof. Yeah, that's game, I think. Because I don't think I can win in a minute and a half. And I think I'm going to take 5, 6, 7, 8. They can gain, or I'll take 9, and they're going to gain 5, 6 to 14. I think even in a perfect world, it's out of my league. Ow. Vile. They do what they do. Give me, Witch Enchanter. This is Okay. Okay. This'll kill. That's fine. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, I guess I still lose. This needs to take the Shadow Spear. Pass the turn. Yeah. We just concede. Sad, sad. Okay. We take that. I mean, I guess we can't. We're not going to play 44 seconds of a game. With this deck, won't win that. So we'll take our loss there. It's not the end of the world. There goes our 5-0, but not the end of the world. Okay. Here's a city. It's great. I should put some text on this screen. You know what? We'll just do this until we get text on this screen. So I need to, in classic form, I need to restart Magic Online because that's how their constructed rating update screen works. You just restart sometimes, and and then that's it. That's all you do. That's the end of. End of instructions. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't that bad of a win, or that bad of a loss. Our rating is still up from when we started, and the rating doesn't matter as much realistically, but you know, I like it. Okay, so the question here is Blue Belcher and Blue White Belcher, are they the same thing? I think that should be 18. Yeah, 18. Okay. Okay. We now return you to our regularly scheduled. I lied. Hold on. Whoops. Okay. Let's find ourselves a game. Shall we? We're still feeling good here. We're 2-1. And we lost to John. We lost to Clock. There is something to be said for us being able to play faster, and this is a recurring problem. But at the same time, the camera fell off, and I had to fix it. So, you know. I don't really understand why the sticky tape that I have there doesn't fucking work, but. Oh shit. Does this even work? Hold on. Oh, good. That's fine. A little high, but it doesn't matter. So we are on the draw against Black Gobbo. I think we can keep this. We can't cast the White Orchid turn 2 directly, but I mean, GSC and a into Dryad Arbor. So the question is this? I've seen some Titan lists with this, but my assumption here is that this is actually going to be a Yogg list. Phelia. Violin, pass the turn. Whoops. Pass the turn. Yeah. So this is Yogg. Scaldron. Okay. We're going to take up Vial. So Emperor, what do we got? What do we got here? Okay, White Orchid and Emperor Bones next turn. Or next turn we can Skyclave Scaldron. Honestly, we have... Oh, wait, we take down wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We could, they could play Yogg. Oh, we don't have any black to play Yogg with. Ballista at 1. Beginning combat. This is putting Phelia in danger. No, it doesn't put Phelia in danger. Oh, it does put Phelia. Whatever. They'd have to lose their Ballista. And that's kind of okay. Scaldron put a +1/+1 counter on anything. And then they're going to finish off Phelia with that. That's not great. But it's not the end of the world. Okay. We're going to tick up Vial. Flagstones. 1, 2, 3. Skyclave. Eats the Scaldron. Emperor doesn't seem super useful. Let's pass some turns. Pass, 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 pass. End step. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 for call. So, yeah. We have 7 for chord, which is Yogg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so even if we had gotten it when it was there, it was fine. Chord for 4. Honestly, yeah, if they sack 2 things to get rid of the to get rid of the apparition, I'm not happy about it, but they get their Scaldron back. I mean, they don't get it, back per se. End step. We will do that. Emperor, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do Emperor. End of turn. Some cat danger. Walking near the... Okay. So cat danger aside. Bowmasters. So if I activate it now, we don't activate it now. Awa, 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 awa. Don't be a jerk. Okay, that's fine. They just want me to know they can kill it at any time. Maybe should have bumped it up, but at the same time, that's probably not great. Bump up. Play land. Apparition. Recruiter. The thing is, they're instant speed, right? We're going to use Vial for Recruiter. They can kill it however they want, right? I still get my ETB. Take Solitude. Exile White Orchid. Kill Yogg. Now they have to choose if they think I'm going to blink this or not. That's fine. Like, they could kill Solitude right now. They're thinking. Right now, they don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're just drawing a card. Why would they not? Okay, whatever. Yogg is gone. Oh, Emperor, I don't have a second black. That's not great. They have 5 cards in hand, which is a lot. I have 0, which is not a lot. Into combat. Let's take... They don't have anything super irrelevant. We'll take Solitude. They're probably Surgical? This is... I would be surprised if they had mainboard Surgicals. Okay, we yielded the turn, though. That's fine. This is game 1. And I do have nothing to do. Not even pretending to have things to do. I have 2 white lands and no cards in my hand. So their woodland is out of commission. However, this should turn it on. With enough to use it with the walls. So this is... Yeah, so it's on. But they didn't really get much in the grave. They didn't really get much to copy. Yogg. Evoke Endurance, sack it, leaving, or getting rid of the Emperor. And reshuffling my graveyard, I guess. That's fine. Looking for a pretty good top deck here. Violet 3, let's always know no. Get a Flicker Wisp. They rumble. Misty, Green Sun Zenith, Court of Calling. They take Yogg. Yeah, fair. Scaldron. Not much to take, I guess. Wall? It's interesting. Scaldron, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate abilities of creatures you control, which is what I know the answer, which is why I know what it is, right? But the text that's going on here is this can be cast spending mana, which is of course wrong. So we're gonna take 2 from Yogg. We have our Wisp, but it can't. Like, we throw it out there, it dies right away, right? And that's not great. Violet 3. Now and forever is 3. So, not great. they will, at the end of their turn, my turn, use Scaldern, I'm sure. Waller Roots, that's fine. They bump up Yogg. Well, okay, they shock the tomb. Why not? Bowmasters. That's fine. This Yogg is really, really hurting us. So now we can tap for red. Jesus, that means Eldrazi's spawn could make 1, 2, 3 mana, 4 in a no, not 4 in a chord situation, I guess. Beginning of combat. Hi, look who made a new account, right? So you're gonna proliferate. Oh shit! I knew that's such a Yogg trick. Proliferating the vial. I think this is a loss. I think we're pretty far behind. No cards in their hand, but they can just get it, right? Omerdon, spoken like a person that has seen the top of my deck, right? Like, just wait, just wait. No, it's fine. I'm not conceding yet. I'm just saying things aren't looking great. Oh no, I don't want a basic planes. I want my Aether Vial back on 3. Hapacha, not great. End step, we're just gonna cast Phelia. They're gonna kill it. Probably the second it stays out, or comes out, but that's how we do. Honestly, I hope the top is a Witch Enchanter because they are the ones that made. Oh right, yeah, they have lethal. I forgot about that. We'll yield through. Yeah, they can just sack a snake. I die, and then sack the snake again. I'll make them kill me, but I'm dead. I'm just a. It is a good song. I'm a sucker for Savant. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure if this song is this song or this song is a remix of this song, because that's kind of how Savant rolls. But okay, I want a Fairy Macabre. This is the first match I've ever found where I want Bowmasters. Surgicals are good as well. Okay, let's just trim. Two Bowmasters for the Phantoms aren't as good here. The first strike is okay. Wisps hurt a little bit here. Containment Priest. Okay, we're just gonna roll. Get rid of another White Orchid. Roll 61. That is a terrible hand. Well, yeah. 61 is fine. That's a worse hand. But we're going to keep it because Recruiter of Phelia, I guess let's get rid of Phelia. One Phelia is enough. Opponent deciding. Take a Flooded Strand. Fetch. We should probably take a Shrine if it's going to be our only land. Vial and pass the turn. Halfling. So, tick up Vial. We need to draw. We would love to draw a land right now. Not a terrible hand. Not terrible. What we know about Yogg is handling their fucking mana. My gut tells me to take the halfling with Solitude. We'll see where that ends up because land 1/2/3 or land 1/2/3 Grist, right? We yield till end step. They could 1/2. What's the worst they could do here? 1/2 wall, 1 Young Wolf? With decent board presence? Zenith for 2. for a while. They're setting up their next turn. 1, 2, the third land they play. 3, 4, 5. Is not enough. Yes, we will take up. Not a land. Okay, we'll just be done. So at their end step, we bring in Phelia. We're gonna tick up on our turn. We're gonna recruit for a fucking land. Okay. They have Yogg. Their end step. Solitude. Exile. Exile Recruiter. Evoke on the bottom. Exile Yogg. It's unlikely they're gonna let me just do that just because. Oh, they did. I can blink that. It'd be great. I can't. But let's take this opportunity to play Phelia. Yep. They could push it. Yeah, they might. They shock. Evoke. Vial up to 3. Yes. Draw a land. Come on, give me a land. I gotta get one eventually, right? So, what are we doing here? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cards in hand. First main. Push. Let's say if it's important enough for them to fatal push, it's important enough for me to wisp. Yep. Wisp comes in, blinks off Phelia. Phelia lives to fight another day. However, does not attack. Let's play that as a land. Nope. Pass the turn. Phelia comes back. Yay, Phelia. Phelia is a good dog. I don't know if y'all have seen the ruling on this. However, Phelia so beginning of combat. Okay, end step, my turn. Let's always no to the vial. Okay, let's do the thing, right? Black one, impede and overload. That's something big and nasty. One, two, three, four. If we get rid of one of their creatures, yeah, we eat the Skyclave for the wall. That means that they can... They get Yogg, but they can only kill the Flicker Wisp. Balemurk's ability... yeah. Take Solitude. Exile Recruiter. Okay, they give me the win. That makes us 1-1. I'm ahead on time. I didn't get any of my sideboard cards, but I still feel pretty good about the sideboard. Ah, shit. I almost did something really bad. But it doesn't matter. I almost did. I didn't. Fairy Macabre is great. The rest of the hand is kind of terrible. Fuck. I think we keep... We're gonna keep the Witch Enchanter for the Solitude. They're taking their time on my upkeep, which is fine. They can. Flicker Wisp is nice. Gather Shrine, untapped, or let's say tapped. Unshocked is what I meant to say. Yield turn. I haven't played Fairy Macabre against them this turn. Wall of Roots. Not even retro border. I mean, come on. Not often. I think I'm going to... I'm keeping this mostly Magic, just because it makes some sense. I'm uploading these Magic streams up to YouTube without the audio or without the music. On YouTube, basically like on YouTube and Instagram, I need a certain amount of followers before I can stream. But I was thinking at the very least those could be more non-gaming streams. I mean, what kind of non-Magic streams you thinking? Like the two streams that I normally do would be Magic and then like IRL type traveling stuff. I do enjoy other games, and honestly, I would play them. Like I would have no problem playing other non-Magic games on this stream. However, I would not play them. Oh, they took a Catacombs. That's fine. I would not play them during the we have scheduled Magic streams or scheduled streams. And I think I'll keep those magic, right? So what do we got? We got Grist. Okay. There's not a lot we can do about that. Grist is gonna +1, make a friend. I think, is it in my interest to, yeah, let's, I don't think this is really a Bowmaster's face-off type of scenario in this. And so we're just gonna kill the insect. Into my turn. Solitude. Solitude is a very good card. We could attack Grist. We could play. We already played a land, yeah. How do
What's
we.
up?
Hello, hello. How are you doing there, Corey?
I am doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I am excellent. We're currently we're 2-1 against the against our friend Yawgmoth here. Run out of Solitude. Exile the wall. Run out of Solitude. It's sad, but
You gotta deal
so
with Grist. That's a nightmare for creature decks.
yeah, we're gonna attack with the 2 Bowmasters. Or the Bowmasters, so 1-2, and we could flicker the Bowmasters, which then, I mean, it's not great, right? Flicker the Bowmasters at least leaves Grist at 1.
Yeah, I really think it's about all you got. You can always
Yeah,
cast Macabre.
yeah, that's not why it's in here.
Are
Okay,
you
that'll,
streaming on Twitch right now?
yes. Everything, whenever this, if this channel is, I mean, it's from noon to whatever. Okay. So in case anybody wants to know, this is Corey talking. We have in our Discord, we have one channel where we allow very specific people to come in to help us that might be interested in discussing strategy and liven up the stream and get away from just my dreary talking. I don't know.
Your voice isn't Jury. You have a
Aw.
wonderful projection, Sadie.
Well, you don't need to project super far when you're talking into a microphone, to be fair. Okay. Opponent is going to surveil. Keep it on top. Scaldron? What does Scaldron get them? As a halfling? They could take my Solitude, but that doesn't matter. They can't attack. They can't matter. They can't matter. I mean, I feel pretty good against the graveyard right now. Between Fairy Macabre and Surgical. Okay, so Wisp is going to attack Grist. Everything else is going to hang back, and I don't think they might have a Fush in their hand, but they don't have a way to. They don't have a way to do anything about it. I think a nice, careful attack is what we need. End of their turn, we can pull up a Surveil. Yeah. Yeah. End of turn, presumably they Scaldrun out. Oh, that's not good. Well, how about, do we get rid of Grist or do we get rid of Grist forever? Let's get rid of Grist forever. That is not fucking happening, opponent. Look, I even paid for it. Like a real adult. Get out of here with your Grist. I don't think I know anything about that. 3 cards in hand. Halfling is fine. Innkeeper, also fine. They're setting up quite the combo in the future, but for now we're good. Begin combat. End step. Let's fetch, surveil. Surveil 1. Do we want that? Actually, that's not terrible. That's hard cast. That's a hard cast Solitude, but we're gonna put that to grave anyway. I think we can do better than that. I would say that's better than that. Black 1. Impending Balemurk. Solitude in the grave. Let's see what else we can get. Yes. I like that it mills no matter what. Oh. That Trawler's really good. I need the Solitude, though. If anything else for... I need it as an emergency. Beginning combat. Swing with the Wisp. Yield to the turn. They... Okay. That's fine. No cards in hand. I probably shouldn't have been yielded out of the whole turn. Let's stop that. Oh, my Balemurk. Okay. Let's take a Godless Shrine. Nope. It's okay, I still got my... I got my Solitude. That is definitely... So... 1, 2, 3. So there's my board. One, two... Face, I guess. This has got to be chord. I don't know what we're chording for here. But... Nothing. We're not chording for anything, apparently. Chord is an instant. Untap. Classic turn 8 Vile. Oh, it's only turn 6. Oh, fair. So, beginning of combat. We're going to attack with both. They can give +1/+1 to anything they want. Presumably, they're going to block the Wisp. Or they're going to, they're going to. Yeah, that's a fine block. I can't imagine that's how it's going to end up, but I'm going to take 3. Okay. Halfling. What's their target? Okay. Let's cast that Solitude they know about. And then they can wipe my board, and that's fine. I don't think they can stop the Solitude. It's possible that they can do some bullshit and win. Blood Artist? Hipacha. Yeah, they win at instant speed right now, I think. I think they might. Do they have a chink in their armor? If they can just win at instant speed, it doesn't matter. We want to kill Innkeeper, but Innkeeper will not. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? We yield through the turn. Yeah. They have Scaldron. They still don't have anything really great. This is probably another Yogg, yeah. 4 cards in hand. What they need is. They really want that, hey? Probably should have Fairy Macabre. Anything they want, they probably shouldn't get. I think that's the best way to move forward with that. They do not attack for some reason. Marsh Flats is not a good top deck here. Hardcast Solitude. Get rid of Yogg again. They could 1, 2, 3. If they have a cord, they have enough creatures. That's fine. Let's fetch while we're here. Yield through the turn. I mean, at this point, I think they just 1, 2, 3. They just keep drawing cards until they get a Blood Artist, right? We're just leaning into the clock now. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My turn. Let's draw something. Phelia is not great. We're going to play a Fairy Macabre. We need a blocker. We need to survive. Probably should have played the Vial, but it doesn't really matter right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think that's game now. Oh, maybe not. Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's just too many, I think. Yeah, just too many. 20 seconds left. I take 11, I think. Leave my solitude alone. 9, 8, 7. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a loss. That's a good loss, though. It's a good loss. Okay. So that's 2-2. That was a super good game, though. A couple seconds, right? Okay. Let me see. How's my coffee? I think we're fine. I think we're gonna charge straight into game 5. Actually, I'm gonna take a step away. I will be right back. I'll use our brand new Fancy Fans timer screen. Anyway, pull up a bar stool. I will be back in just a moment. Okay. It's time for round 5. I think we can make this 3-2. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. But the only way to win is to play, and the only way to play is to get an opponent. And the only way to get an opponent is to wait. What do we got? We got, okay, so technically our ELO is above where we started. I won the die roll. So we're on the play against Masa. I will play. And that feels like a great hand. We'll keep that. I mean, it's missing some stuff. It's missing a lot of stuff. But it feels like a good place to start. We'll play Shrine tapped. Pass turn. Opponent started at 7. Opponent plays a Plains. Sentinel. Oh my god, is this Hammer? That'd be pretty cool. I haven't seen Hammer forever. Okay, let's play Flagstones. Pass the turn. I said pass the turn. So assuming we don't die next turn, which actually we won't. I think to kill us turn 2 they would need Ink Moth. So we're going to yield to the end step. Drop out Phelia at the end step. Cigarzade Mopal. Are they probably... Oh. No, stop. Oh. I'd like to stop yielding now. Stupid Magic Online. Play Phelia. So, what we are going to do here is I think we can 1, 2, 3 Skyclave the Hammer. Attack with Phelia. Blink. No, 1, 2, 3 Skyclave Cigarzade. I don't think it matters. Skyclave is going to eat Cigarzade. Then begin combat. Attack with Phelia. Blink out the Skyclave. They could double block, actually. That'd be interesting. That wouldn't be great, but that wouldn't be super bad. I don't know if they're thinking or it's my connection. The connection hasn't been great today, but it's mostly my Wi-Fi router. So they get a 1-1. If they do block with both, no, okay. They have 2 cards in hand. We're gonna pass the turn. We eat the S% now. And hope that they don't have a way, that they currently don't have a way to equip the hammer. They yield through their turn. I ain't got shit for that. Well, that seems like a really bad attack. So what else do they fucking run with? I'll take the bait. Oh. I see. I didn't even know that was a card. That's a very good card. Okay. Things are not looking great for Team the People. Okay. Rast feels really good. Kataki feels really good. Maybe the Fush's Trawler can come out. Take out a Recruiter. The Wisps are really good against the Constructs. Take out an Orchid. Play 61. Because it's Umadon's favorite. I would like to play first. That's like the worst tease of a fucking hand. I'm gonna keep it. That doesn't mean I won't keep it. Strand, fetch. Godless Shrine. Shock it. Vial. Yield the turn. Sentinel. That's fine. So what we really want here is a land or a Solitude. We tick up Vial. We get a land. That's good. And we pass the turn. They play a Thopter. Play an Inkmoth. Play a Mobile. I'm starting to think this Opal card is a good card. Okay. Sigarda's Aid. If they have 2 hammers, they win. Well, the reality chip is, at the very least, not 2 hammers. What a strange play. Beginning of combat. Yeah. That was the smart move on their part. Play Phelia. Okay. Land off the top means we wipe their fucking board. And we get rid of my vial. But that would be okay. I guess when I said land, what I meant was a land I could fucking use this turn. But so flagstones on top, hey? Flagstones to the grave. We have 3. We could Wrath of Skies. It would get rid of their Mopal and their Ornithopter. But what it doesn't do is get rid of Sagardazade. And while they have Sagardazade, we're dead. Whenever they choose. Attack with Phelia. Blink off the Thopter, I guess. Oh, that's funny. Well, blinking off the Thopter made the made the chip a 0/4, so they probably could have just blocked with Phelia. But it was really the only thing worth doing. If they're reconfiguring the Thopter, they are really, okay. This is very good. They can do whatever the fuck they need to here. So next turn we get Flicker Wisp back. We can Wrath. Okay, they're gonna attack for 1. Oh no, they didn't even attack for 1 in the air. Okay, tick Vial up to 3. Play Witch Enchanter. Bolt. Let's beginning combat. Phelia. No targets. Just attacking for an innocent 2, right? So let's. They have anything worth 2? No, they don't. Yep, that is absolutely what is about to happen. Is reality 2 chip 2 or 3? Oh, even better. Hell, I was gonna do that even without knowing that. Just have an untapped Phelia. Even better. Wisp off. One, two, three, four, 2. they can draw their card. It's not optimal. I mean, I'd rather they didn't. No. God, no. I don't like Wrath. That Wrath starts at a default 0. That's quite the turn. Okay, I'm done. Can I have Phelia back? I mean, at that point, I guess I did Phelia for nothing, so I probably could have blinked out my Vial if I had. Yeah, I mean that was a pretty brutal turn. I lost my Vial. I feel like it's fair game. Let's Wisp. They can block with Nexus. That might be. I might even take that trade. That seems like a. We're gonna attack with both. No targets. I feel like I should be blinking out something. Yeah, I'd actually, with another Flicker Wisp in hand, I'd rather they activate an Ink Moth and try to block the Flicker Wisp. I'm not sure they will, but I think that's the better. Play a Witch. Destroy the Sentinel. Yeah, do the thing. Again, I guess I could have pre-combat cast the Witch Enchanter to have it come back in case they would have activated an Ink Moth, but I mean, I guess the marginal benefits are the real ones that matter, and okay, we're gonna attack with all 3, but it doesn't matter. Phelia is gonna blink out the Witch Enchanter. Just in case. Fair. This is also why I blinked out the Witch Enchanter, was just because I guess that's the wrong button. 1, 2, 3. Flicker Wisp gives us lethal next turn. I don't know. What matters? I guess an untapped Flicker Wisp is a better Flicker Wisp, right? And if this comes out, this comes back during my end step, which means I can blink out an Ink Moth for their turn. Okay. So, the classic 2-2 or 1-1 in round 5 of a 2-2 league. Good times. 61. 61's how we represent. This is how we. It's like even when we don't play Titan, we're really playing Titan, you know? Try to make these a little bigger. I don't know if you can see them or not. I guess you can probably see them. There's some cards. More cards. There. We're calling that better. Okay. Okay. Solitude Ephemerate. All we need to do against Hammer is stop the turn 3. Or stop the turn 2, stop the turn 3, right? Play a Flooded Strand. We have Solitude up. Pass it. We have Solitude up, and we can Surveil if we need it. Or if we don't need it, rather. Stony. Hammer. Well, they're certainly not paying white 1 for Hammer, so that's fine. We take 1. No blocks. End step Surveil. Pay a life. Get a backstreet. Surveil 1. Phelia is a good dog and is staying here. Top. Into my turn. Draw Phelia. Play Flagstones. And pass the turn. So we have Solitude. Or Solitude and Solitude. And Phelia, if they just do nothing, then we cast Phelia. It's a good trade, actually. Springleaf Drum tells us they have either nothing this turn, or if they have maybe a Mopal or a Paladin. I guess Paladin. They could Springleaf Drum, 1/2 Paladin, and then use the Springleaf Drum. Use the Springleaf Drum to cast the Hammer. Hammer, they will draw a card. Now, they will equip the Hammer. And now we have business. Enchanter seems actually a lot better than... Enchanter's 4, though. Well, okay, we'll exile White Orchid. Evoke trigger on the bottom. Esper Sentinel. Let that resolve before anything. Wait for priority. Ephemerate Solitude. Exile Pure Steel. And then just kind of take care of their whole board, and then it'll be my turn. Do we attack for 3, or do we... Oops. What did we do? Okay. Yeah, I think this is worth it. I think what we want to do is... We want to empty their board. Flooded Strand. Let's just pass the turn and get Phelia out. Okay. So Ornithopter has word in haste. They still have a mana. I would hate to have to kill that. Oh, I can take one. End step. Let's fetch. Godless Shrine. Would you like to pay 2? Nope. 1, 2 for Phelia. Okay. Not much I could have done there. So let's just attack with Solitude, right? Trade some life. Play a Recruiter. We are going to recruit Kataki. So we just need to survive this turn. I mean, arguably, they had one at least one dispatch. They have one card in the hand. We have the Hode here. We have the Hode here. He's kind of just a bread. He's kind of low-fee right now. Shadow Spear. Equip Spear. That's fine. That doesn't seem like a super permanent solution, but at the same time, I mean, no blocks. I mean, it is flying. Haste, lifelink, trample, ward, flying. Sure, why not? All the things. Emperor of Bones. So they're tapped out. So no matter what, they're going to get hit with Kataki, even if they... They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 3, right? So they can save 3, but... Or they could save 4. It's basically a time walk at that point, right? Play Kataki. Let's play... Let's tap land as a land. We'll bolt and play Emperor Bone. So we don't have anything flying, which is an issue. If they draw something off the top, they draw it off the top, right? But this should at least... I mean, even if they can save stuff, they have to burn most of their turn to do it. I dumped a bunch of... Hold on. No Shadow Spear. If they drop the boots... Oh, they keep the boots. Presumably they keep the Ornithopter. They keep the hammer. They keep the hammer. So they're tapped out. I mean, they tapped their creature. And this is... So they have 1 mana for the turn. Presumably they want it to be Dispatch. Or something similar to kill Kataki. I think Dispatch is an exile, yeah, well... Marsh Flats gives us Hardcast Solitude. But more importantly, I think white's 1. Two cards in hand. Emperor Bone, I don't know. Take the spear in case they can do something about it. Attack with everything. Attacking with Kataki's, maybe not super smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second main. Apparition, the Ornithopter. I know that they have Hasty Boys in their deck. If they could swing for... Well, they would need... Yeah. They would need a lot of mana, a lot of cards, right? We've paid the ward. We got the Ornithopter. They still have Kataki to deal with. They're going to keep the boots. They're going to keep the hammer. That's fine. Play a Sentinel. In response, we'll fetch. Just the planes. They equip the boots. One, two, three, four, 5. So I don't have enough to Solitude with... I guess we evoke Solitude and then swing with the team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we Solitude 12. I think we don't win. Oh, I think we do win. Check that out. We evoke. Yes. Okay. Excellent. 3-2. For what it's worth, it was evoke Solitude, goes to the graveyard, move to attacks. Emperor takes Solitude, adapts bring Solitude out, and then we attack for 15, which they were at 11, and with the Solitude before, they went up to 13, so that'd be enough. Awesome. So, we're not a 5-0, but 3-2. Very good. 3-2. We'll check out our... Yeah, we have to restart MTGO because that's how we roll. So I will say... I mean, is this blue and white? Did we just call everything blue-white hammer? Like, they had 3 fast lands, but I didn't see... Hello, hello. How are you doing, Mishra? Welcome to this. You just caught the very end of it. I think it'll be time. It'll be time to dump our unwitting public onto somebody else. What is it? It's only 3:30. Hey, why does session say 2.5? Okay. So our end rating is 1615. That's up 17 from where we were. It's not bad. I think the more interesting bit is we now have 20 games played and we have a 60% win rate. Fair. Well, Mishra, I play every day at noon European time. I always play League, so it's normally like now, like noon to 3 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. I'm always here. Except, not always, right? Oh, I could actually, I haven't, I think I posted the pictures in Insta or somewhere else, but I gotta show my tattoo. It's covered, but this is why we didn't stream yesterday. I don't know. We'll see what I can actually show. It's like covered, right? Hold on. Can you see it at all?
But it's hard to see to be fair.
Fair. That doesn't work. There's the tattoo. It just got finished. It has colors now. But I posted pictures on Instagram. So I can maybe... I don't think Twitch lets you post things until like 50 or until affiliate or something. I don't know. So in any case, it looks great. It's under plastic anyway, so it doesn't like it's not amazing right now. But it's there. Okay. Then I will wrap up for the day. We did 3-2. That's good enough. We get our tickets back. We live to play again another day. Tomorrow will be Amulet. Tomorrow's Amulet. Friday is going to be the special brewing day. I haven't decided yet. But we'll have the normal noon, normal thread, the normal stream. And I haven't decided if we're going to make that a special stream or if we're going to just have our normal stream and then an extra stream later for like brewing or whatever. We'll figure it out, right? We're kind of still building our schedule and kind of figuring out what we want to do. So I will say goodbye to you for the day. Just for the day. And then I will dump you off onto... I don't know, what do you want? What do you want, chat? Do you want MTG Classics? Or is Eggs? Or is Standard? Some people playing Standard. It's Standard season. So, that's what we get. Oh, here you go. We're gonna go here. This is apparently Pauper Storm. Then, have a wonderful evening. Day. I don't know. Ciao.